Alright, we are over in Granite Pt I Cemetery, over on Woodward in Ferndale, Michigan. Coming up to the gravesite of one Harry Keywell, born on December 8th, 1910 and dying on August 30th of 1997. He was one of the original members of Detroit's infamous Purple Gang, which comprised primarily of Jewish gangsters here in the Metro Detroit area, primarily in Detroit. Harry was one of the most feared members of the gang in the 1920s. One of the things that led to Harry's downfall was the fact that he took part in the well-known Collingwood Massacre, which occurred in the 1920s, and the Collingwood Massacre pretty much, the people involved with it, they pretty much killed 3 other gangsters trying to encroach or impose on the Purple Gang's territory. Let's see here. He served 34 years in Jackson State Prison in Michigan for the outcome of the Collingwood Massacre and the murders. And so that's pretty much it. Now, this is pretty much all the information I have on Harry Keywell. So, and over here, I believe, is his wife, who died in 2008, so about a year ago. And she was born on August 10th of 1915. And one thing I would like to mention before I forget is that we are in section 23, row 8, lot 33, engraved 255U. We are all the way in the back of the cemetery. As you can see, there's some houses over there, so we're pretty far back right now. So I just wanted to come over here and get some video footage while I had the time. So there you go. We are in Evergreen Cemetery, located on Woodward Avenue in Detroit, just a block south of Woodlawn Cemetery. We're coming up to the gravesite of one Johnny Reid, born on January 4th of 1891 and dying on December 26th of 1926. He was born in Kansas City. Johnny Reid started his criminal career with the St. Louis-based Egan's Rats gang, early on forming a close friendship with such gangster luminaries as Fred Kilburg, Russ Winkler, and Bob Carey. Right. Moving to New York after 1919 Detroit murder indictment, Reid became involved with the girlfriend of conman dapper Don Collins. The latter shot Reid 4 times in the head. Reid miraculously survived the gunshot wounds to his head, but lost one eye as a result of his injuries. Eventually returning to Detroit, Reid opened a saloon at the intersection of 3rd and Petersboro Streets in Detroit and began distributing liquor for the infamous Jewish Purple Gang. His fellow prisoners from the Egan's Rats joined him in this venture, in this business. They soon became embroiled in a very public shooting war with the Italian gangster Granite Pt I. In the summer of 1926, this happened. Reid and his group fought Pt I into submission eventually, but the latter may have had the last laugh, as so would be known, when Johnny Reid was shotgunned to death of his apartment located at 3025 East Grand Boulevard in Detroit on Christmas Day or Christmas night in 1926. So here's his gravesite. I've been to it one other time about a year or 2 ago, and that time I had to dig the gravesite out of the ground because, as you can see, there's groups of grass that I dug up just now a minute ago. So there's his gravesite.